Hey guys, welcome to Black United. Welcome to another video. And Barcelona 5, Valladolid 1. And it was an very epic game. I think that's the best word to describe how this game went, because of the best player of all time and of today, Lionel Messi. No, it is not Cristiano Ronaldo, Gazzetta dello Sport, or Corriere dello Sport, whoever it was, Tuttosport, whoever it was. Whoever was the Italian outlet that went ahead and said that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to win the Ballon d'Or. I am sorry, but if that happens, it is a disgrace. If it is not Lionel Messi lifting that award, I'm gonna make a video regardless, but if it is not Messi lifting that award, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Van Dijk who's gonna lift that Ballon d'Or, I'm gonna say what a disgrace it is and why it is a disgrace. I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about it today, but the just utter performance from Lionel Messi had this game to be worthwhile watching. Because other than that, I have to say it wasn't the best game in the world, and I think no one can blame me for saying that. Like, other than Messi, like if you take out anything from Messi out of this game, I think that you have to say that there wasn't much to be excited about. But without further ado, let's get started with lineups and then we'll go talk about the game. Barcelona to go with Marc-André ter Stegen in net, Semedo at right back, Piqué and Lenglet at centre backs, Jordi Alba left back, a midfield three of Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal and Frenkie de Jong, and a forward line of Luis Suarez down the middle with Ansu Fati and Lionel Messi down the wings. Valladolid up to start with Jordi Masip in net, a back five of Fernandez, Kiko and Barba as centre backs, Nacho and Porro as the fullbacks, Anuar, Michel and Oscar Plano as the midfielders, with Waldo and Sergi Guardiola as the forwards. And sorry I have to say about the game that I just saw, because it was a little bit ridiculous, if I have to be completely honest with you. And it was ridiculous because it was just a very sound performance from Barcelona, but Valladolid, I don't know what they were doing. Sergio, their coach, I'm sure that what the team did today is not what he told them to do, especially in the second half. But I'll be talking about that more in depth as the video goes along. We started very early on with a goal from Clement Longley, who volleys after a ricochet after the ball kind of pinballs right into him, takes the deflection. I don't know if the goal's going to be taken away from him, because I think the ball was going to go out if it didn't get deflected, but it was 1-0. We scored very early on. I believe there's a stat that Barcelona so far this season have conceded or scored within the first 15 minutes in 9 games, with 5 goals for Barcelona and 4 against us. It's very noting. It's not like the level of intensity was massive or anything. I think actually we started the game pretty well, actually better than against Slavia Prague that we did against Valladolid. I just have the feeling that they never got into the game, or at least after the 20 minutes after we scored that second goal with Arturo Vidal, kind of the game was finished. But and it was very unfortunate that Kiko scored that goal for Valladolid. Ter Stegen, yes, he could have done a bit more, but you know, the ball got whipped right into him. Normally that ball gets touched by someone, and if it gets deflected and Ter Stegen moves, then that would have been a goal. So, you know, he could have done more, but I don't think anyone can blame Ter Stegen for letting that goal in. It was kind of a silly goal, but at the same time, not much he could do there. The second goal comes from after, and this is when the Lionel Messi performance just kicks in. And again, the best player of all time, Arturo Vidal, starts basically, I think, like 40 meters away from goal. And he starts, passes the ball into Messi. Arturo Vidal starts running like a headless chicken, but he runs right towards the box. Messi finds him. Arturo Vidal finishes pretty well, doing something pretty similar that he did again in the game against Sevilla, where that put us in the lead. And the moment that happened, Valladolid kind of like, you know, slowed down. And then Messi had a previous chance from the free kick spot, misses, goes off target, but a second chance. The commentators were saying, well, you know, it's kind of in the Messi zone, but it's not properly the Messi zone. The Messi zone is probably a little bit meters ahead. And I was like, yeah, I know what they're talking about. That zone where Messi's like the best at taking free kicks, and he's basically like a half penalty. Well, I think we have to make bigger that Messi zone, that half penalty Messi zone, because boy oh boy, he hit that absolutely beautifully, and that just flew right in the corner. Just to tell you some context, I was watching this game in the library, and well, as you guys know, can't do much noise in the library, but I was enjoying myself so much when watching Lionel Messi. He's not at his best. This is not the best Lionel Messi. This actually is not the best Lionel Messi performance we're ever gonna see. It's not even close to one of his best, but it would be one of his best. But it would be one of many players' best performances ever, and that just continues to tell of the great Lionel Messi. 50 goals from free kicks in his career, 50 goals from free kicks. That is absolutely ridiculous. Messi is, for me, by far the best free kick taker of all time, at least. Not maybe the one with the most style, but probably the most effective one for sure. And halftime comes in. The game was going fine. We go ahead and score a fourth with a pass from Ivan Rakitic, who substituted De Jong minutes before that. A really subtle pass. Messi does an unbelievable control with his body, and then controls the ball, just positions perfectly right into him, and half volleys it right in the bottom corner. My step at this point is like, what do I do? What do I have to do to stop this guy? And there's no stopping him. There's no stopping him when Messi's in this mode. I think we all saw the pass, the assist that Messi gave to Suarez. And just to highlight this, like, this is not to take a dig at Messi. I don't want it to come as a dig to Messi, but you tell me you can make that pass, which, like, it wasn't the easiest pass in the world. You can make that pass, but you cannot put the ball to Dembele just to run into the space when you have it right in front of you. Like, it's one of the things that you have to look at, and, well, you know. But other than that, fantastic Messi performance. Suarez was utter crap. Like, I was gonna say another thing, but he was just horrible. Luis Suarez today did not deserve to start the game. Did not deserve to finish the game at all. He was horrendous. Yes, he scored a goal. His goal output is probably one of the best, because he's one of the best goal scorers. But like I've said time and time again, Suarez is more than just a goal scorer, and if we're not able to get the best of Suarez, then what good is to me that you can score goals that are basically handed to you in a plate, when you cannot give us the things that we need in the big moments when we really need you. Not in games where you're scoring the 5-1 in a game that was more than resolved by halftime. It is important that Suarez scores. It's important that he gets his confidence, but like, he's not low in confidence. Suarez just is low on stamina, low on power, low on just being what Suarez is. Like, the attitude needs to be better and things. Ansu Fati was bad. Was pretty bad today. Not criticizing Ansu Fati, like, he was bad if he was being compared to a 25-year-old. And by the way, he had a better game than Suarez, because at least he was trying things, he was doing something. You can see that he was doing something. I didn't notice Suarez at all until the goal. I mean, except for a few offsides that he got. But other than that, Ansu Fati wasn't very accurate. Had a kind of a Ousmane Dembele game, but you know, he was live, he was pressing, he was doing things without the ball, which I really appreciate. And you know, he's a 16-year-old. It's gonna be 31. It's gonna be 17 in the 31st of October, and he has a whole career ahead of him. Let's not carry it away. He's a 16-year-old. That he's been able to do what he's done so far is unbelievable. But if he continues having this kind of games, let's not be surprised, because this is what is the normal. Anything better than that is just it's a bonus. Frenkie de Jong was outstanding today. The second best midfielder in the team today. Those runs, that controlling the game, dictating the tempo. I was very surprised to see Arthur left out of the matchday squad for today. You know, doing rotations. Yes, if you're gonna do rotations, I accept it. But if you're gonna do rotations, then Suarez needs to be rotated, Piqué needs to be rotated, like Busquets needs to be rotated. Like if you're gonna do rotation, do it properly. Don't just signal out Arthur for no reason, because I don't think there is a reason for it. Sergio Busquets was fine, like not good, not bad, just he was there. He did a few good things, not much. Busquets still a long way off the best Busquets. Arturo Vidal was on, well, he was great. He was like, is what Arturo Vidal is. Like, he presses without the ball, he runs into the space, he just joins the attack, and it's a joy to watch. And not because of like the joy to watch that you get from watching Frenkie de Jong and Artur, but the joy of like, this guy gives 110% every game, and he literally he plays. It's like Messi. When you see Messi press, everyone else, like, it's incited to press. It's incited to give 110%, and that's what happens when you see Arturo Vidal, like someone that just is giving it all, that he's enjoying it, because he's enjoying it, giving it, working that hard in the pitch, makes everyone else work just as hard, and we need more of those kind of players to be the best version of Barcelona. Semedo started the game pretty dark, pretty grey, but improved, definitely improved throughout the game, was joining the attack. Again, not having a partner on the wing doesn't help him much in 2v1 situations, but he has the skills, he does good things, he does what he has to do, and he finished the game pretty well. Piqué and Lenglet were superb today, especially Lenglet, his best game for Barcelona probably. He was impure today. If it wasn't because of what Messi did today, Lenglet is man of the match. He was outstanding. Piqué more of the same. He was pretty sound in defense. Alba was fine, other than getting into the, I feel Alba kind of thinks he's a winger. Well, he's a fullback, and he's supposed to serve the winger as support, and not the other way around. But other than that, Alba was sound during the game. Valladolid, like I said, kind of down tools in the second half, and this is why I'm not making a big critic of Barcelona today, because what I ask is that Barcelona have at least the same level of intensity as the rival. Because the rival basically did not show up today. Well, yes, they had at least that level of intensity as the rival. I would have loved to see what would have happened if Valladolid put more intensity, but they didn't. We won the game. We were clearly superior. We deserved to win this game. It was very comfortable. We have a lot of experienced players, definitely. Like, you could see that this was a game that we controlled from start to finish. We dictated tempo at all points. There was no complications. It was helped that Valladolid make it easy for us to control the game, because not pressing us high up the pitch, not parking the bus. So definitely helped throughout this game, and let's just see what we can do, what we can keep doing. Hope that we can see the best Messi soon. And like, what I mean the best Messi, I mean the Messi that does the dribbles, and just to highlight one or two more things before finishing the video. First of all, the nutmeg. That nutmeg wasn't a mad one today. Like that nutmeg that he did to Oscar Plano today. Oh my word! Like, have a word, son. Like, if you could see the face from Oscar, if you guys saw the face that he had, it was like, boy, why are you doing this to me? Why are you exposing me like this in front of everyone? Like, it was like that subtle touch from Messi was unbelievable. And the last thing to finish note on is Griezmann. Griezmann came in at the last moment of the pitch. Messi was in a hat trick, but before, and Suarez, that's why I think he tried to find Messi. But come on, like you have Griezmann right next to you. Like, you could have passed the ball easy for Griezmann and it would have been a tap in. And instead, you like complicate the play. It doesn't end up in a goal. I just hope that this is not a trend that we're gonna be seeing things. I just hope that it's all in my imagination, but you know, just gonna see if there's no more weird things going on at Barcelona. But without all said and done, leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think about the game? What do you think about Lionel Messi? Leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Blaugranas.